For me, I know this is not our intention, but I don't want it to be a dog and pony show. I mean, these people are very upset. And my expectation was I sent an email February 11th, um, following up to my comments to Jeff. And I said, I'm following up to you about my comments requested made today regarding a full investigation on what happened over the weekend with the neo-Nazi group invading of Lincoln Heights and Evendale on the overpass of I-75. I contacted you on Friday and you instructed that Nick Crosley, our EMA director who works with all the jurisdictions, would contact me. After driving to Lincoln Heights on Friday, that's when it happened, attending a town hall meeting on Monday and seeing several concerning videos on social media, I stand and join with Lincoln Heights residents in calling for a swift investigation. I've asked my chief of staff, Veda Stevens, to share many of the questions that they had sent us, along with many residents that many residents have expressed, in addition to state laws that appeared to have been violated without any consequences. This is dangerous and requires immediate attention with all hands on deck, including but not limited to county administration, our emergency management agency director, the sheriff's office, Evendale Police Department, Lockland Police Department, and the prosecutor's office. I am I am calling for this process to be transparent and for you to work with the leadership and citizens of Lincoln Heights every step of the way. We cannot have this tone and behavior in Hamilton County. I would like to receive an update report within 14 days on the status of the situation that can be shared with the citizens. My point to all of that, and all of us, and then we have a lot of state laws that my chief of staff, who happens to be a fellow at the Harvard Law Program, so this is a great legal project for him. He found a lot of Ohio Revised Code potential ORC violations. He went into all of these codes. We received back from the process. This was before the press conference, so I agree with Commissioner Dumas in terms of I didn't know anything about it either. Not that, just maybe from you all or someone to tell us, but right after that, Connie Pillage, the prosecutors, emailed us back immediately. This was February 11th, and said thank you for including us because they had not been included. So I'm expecting when they come here to have some structure of here are the questions, and I think you all also provided other questions. I just said anybody that's got a video, anybody that has questions, no sense to send it to me and sitting in my office. I had it all to Jeff Voluto so you can pull all those pieces together and come with some answers. Because people kept the heat on, Evendale has now brought out the body cam. And I'm going to say that body cam was disturbing. I mean, we have a difference of opinion. They thought it was great. I thought it was disturbing that you would have a police officer and you would see them get into this box truck that's against the law. Don't have no seatbelts back there. You put them in the box truck, and then you say, we was trying to get them out of harm's way. What about the harm's way of the citizens who live here of Lincoln Heights? We not trying to get them out of harm's way? And then to take it to a school, you led them to a school. And you know that's against state law with those weapons they had. Then you got out and said, how can I help you? I mean, it was a customer service. I mean, this was like valet service. Can we go back and get your car? Well, we'll go and get it and I'll drive it back. I ain't never heard of that. The police go get your car and bring your car over here. And they said this was a great thing. So I just hope Tuesday, I don't want to come in here and be filibustered. I don't want to come in here and say, okay, we know, yes, state law needs to do some other things, but you got to take that to the Capitol. I want to tell the citizens, we got to understand who has the authority. But everybody's pushing it off. Go to the state and go over here and go over there. But there are some things that could happen right here. And I believe those are the things that people are concerned about. You keep seeing these videos, and they're very, very disturbing. They're very disturbing for me. And they wouldn't have done it if Lockland hadn't said they gonna release the video. the school board there. So I just would like to have some kind of document. Here are the laws, and here's the questions that you guys had that we can at least have on our website. Also, hard copies for people. What we know today, and have all the different entities. Don't come running in here. You ain't seen the document. The document they should already have seen and have answered questions, so that we can give this over. People are thinking that, oh, these guys came and it's okay, and we made a statement, not just us, but everybody. We made a statement, and now we're going to go back to business as usual. There were some disturbing things. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but these people can Google now. You can't fool the public anymore. They can Google it. They're legalese, they're unofficial lawyers. They can read. And there was a case that went to the Ohio Supreme Court, which is very conservative, in Columbus, where they said it was ethnic intimidation. They came back and took it to the Ohio Supreme Court, and they said, yes, it was ethnic intimidation for Columbus. So there's some cases out there, and I just hope on Tuesday, I don't want them to come and give me that same thing. We've looked at ourselves and we've done nothing wrong. We need to get down to some things that the people have seen. So that's where I just wanted to highlight that. I know that each of us have sent our stuff over, and we've been at the town halls, we've heard from citizens, but I don't want to just check no box. And I know that's not our intention, but I want to let Jeff know that's not the direction I want us to go. So I know you have all the information and you pulled a group together, and I'm looking forward to seeing the answers in writing.
Yeah, so, and commissioners, I would just say again that I think we're doing a pretty good job of answering the majority of the questions that the board had. We're still working through it. I know the prosecutor's office is working through those that specifically relate to questions of legality, the ORC questions, et cetera. Commissioner Reece, that you had passed along. Those that are questions that may take a little bit longer to get at than this coming Tuesday. So there may be certain questions that we just don't have the answer to yet, but I think there are a lot of them that we will. And I can tell you that in my conversations with both the sheriff and Evendale, they've both indicated to me that they understood that dynamic between things that are the subject of investigation, but other questions that should just be open for public discussion and do not get into the subject of an investigation. And my conversations with both of them have indicated that they are willing to have that constructive discussion with the board, as opposed to just reciting from a...
So the idea is to get an update on